Hey guys, and good afternoon. Daniel here from Single Malt Jack, and I'm here with my brother-in-law, Matty B again. So welcome back, Matty.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Anytime. I appreciate you coming up. So he's my brother-in-law from down near Sydney on the Cold Coast, between Sydney and Wollongong. And we're just sitting here in front of the barbecue. Don't want to get too close because it's pretty hot. But Matty's got a hot spicy chicken wing recipe that he's marinated up for us. So we're just sitting by the barbecue, having a beer, having a bit of a chat, and waiting for this marinade to be ready so we can put the chicken wings on. So tell us what you've done, mate, with the marinade.
I like to keep it pretty simple. So with chicken wings, if I'm not just doing a basic salt and pepper, I'm going to do sort of like a very basic peri-peri style chicken wing. Basically consists of fresh chili, fresh garlic, lemon juice and salt basically. Occasionally I'll add in some ginger, but I think today
Keeping it simple.
I think today we're just going to keep it real simple.
And we like to keep it simple on the barbecues because we just like, good quality meat. Some good quality ingredients for the marinade.
That's right.
And basically whacking it straight on the charcoal. A bit of smoke coming off the charcoal and the timber. I've put some hardwood in there, some red gum as well. So a little bit of apple wood as I usually do, and just the smoke coming off that. We might even close the lid this time because we just got the little niblets.
Yeah,
and they'll cook up pretty quickly. They'll be nice and juicy. So I'm looking forward to it. So I really appreciate you having you up here. They're up for my daughter's first birthday, which is tomorrow. So they're up for the weekend. So we're having an absolute fantastic time, and I've roped Matty into doing a couple of videos with me. So appreciate you coming on board, mate.
It's a pleasure.
Been wanting to do it with you for quite some time. So
good to finally make the cameo. So.
That's really cool. So tell us about what we're drinking here, and what the story was behind the beer. We poured some of this beer from Monkey Tree today.
So we went out to Monkey Tree. Not being a Gold Coast or Brisbane local, Dan was taking me on a bit of a tour. So we went to a few breweries.
So Brisbane Brewing Co. We didn't stop in at Newstead. We were thinking about it. We went to the one at Tenerife, Green Beacon. So we've been on a bit of a tour. Finished off down at Monkey Tree, and they're really good guys down there. So shout out to you guys. They're just down at Underwood. They're just off the M1. And they're like a little sort of microbrewery boutique. They've got dozens and dozens of beers that they've got in tanks and vats. So you can just take your keg in. You don't even have to clean it, actually. We just took it in. I took it in dirty. Well, the inside is dirty from my last beer. No notice. Walked in. They'll clean your keg, fill it up with whatever beer you want off the list, and bang, you're straight out.
So they had a big selection. We had a couple of samples, and ended up filling up the keg with this one. So this was
the Tropical Northern, was it?
Tropical Northern, So it's their take on something like a Great Northern, but I think their aim was to get a bit more flavour.
A little bit more sort of fruity, or I guess tropical fruit flavours.
A little bit more fruit in there than your standard Great Northern.
Which comes through a little bit. I mean, it's kind of like it's not dry and sort of like hoppy like the Great Northern is. Like it's sort of in between, I guess, a lager and a pale ale. So I see what they're trying to do. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't love it. I mean, I don't. We tried a few other beers that were okay. I think our favourite might have even been their IPA, their dark IPA.
Dark IPA.
Yeah, so we actually filled up 3 kegs today. So we got the lager, we like the Northern, we got their pale ale, which I think is pretty good, and then we also got an IPA. So we're going to have a pretty good selection, I think, tonight and tomorrow. So we wanted to fill a couple of kegs up. We've got some family coming tomorrow for my daughter's first birthday, so we thought, why not go visit a couple of breweries, fill up some beer, and
made it, David.
So now we got beer on tap at home. We've got 3 different beers on tap, and that's what it's all about, I guess, supporting your local breweries. And I try to sort of mix it up a little bit. Go to one, the other, and you figure out what you like.
That's right. Yeah,
So,
it's good.
you know, we've got a bit of a surprise. I won't give away too much, but I've got a bit of a surprise for you. Maybe in the next couple of videos, we're just about to launch our new range of what we call the single malt Jack adventure kegs.
Yeah.
So they're just a little 4-litre travel keg, basically like a double insulated wall, a whole 4 litres of beer or your favourite drink. But yeah, it's meant for beer. You can take it picnics to the beach, camping, you know, whatever. And you know, what do you think, Matty? Without giving away too much.
Without giving away too much, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
And so we actually had a couple which we filled up today on the road, and all I'll say is they caused quite a bit of commotion,
Bit of ruckus.
in a positive way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think you guys will be
Yeah.
excited to see it when they
Yeah.
actually come out.
I've just got to think about what sort of trip we've got to do the product launch for this. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm thinking either a camping trip or a trip out here to Canungra, out to Greenlee Cottages, somewhere, you know, nice and cold, by the creek somewhere. We'll get a fire going, have a few beers, maybe do a bit of a barbecue, some pizza maybe. So if you've got any ideas, guys, shoot us through some comments. But look, we've probably spoken too long again. So we've, you know, this is our first beer, and we want to have a Archie Rose whiskey as well, and enjoy a couple of beers this afternoon and tonight as well. So let's check up on these chicken wings. What do you reckon?
Let's go. Let's
Check up on the wings. We'll get them on the barbecue and let you know what you think. But this recipe is spot on. I've had it a few times before. I know Matty does slight variation each time to keep us on our toes, but he is the chicken wing master, we call him. Chicken wing Matty. That might be your new Chicken wing Matty might be your new name.
Yeah, I go by many names. That's, yeah.
So stick with us, guys. We're going to get these wings on. Right, Matty, so run us through what you've done with this this marinade.
Okay, we've just whipped up a real simple marinade. So like we said earlier, we just got some green chilies, fresh from the garden, half of a lemon, that's probably enough for this quantity of wings, some oil, and plenty of salt to taste. So with the salt, I don't like to give a set amount because it's sort of depends on your palate. But general rule, bare minimum, you're probably going to want 1 teaspoon of salt per, say, kilo of wings. So that's probably a good starting point. You can go from there, a little bit less, a little bit more. So it's all chopped up, it's all prepared. I've got the wings here. We've got some free-range organic chicken nibbles today. So everything's been cut and processed for us to make it a little bit easier to cook and eat. And we're just going to combine everything, then chuck them straight on the charcoal. It's looking pretty good. Could even put a splash bit of more oil on there just before cooking. You're good to go.
Loving that sizzle.
Good sign.
What do you think about the barbecue?
Excellent barbecue. Love it. Can't beat timber. So adds that extra flavour.
You can see behind you, I've got the gas barbecue. That I do use it sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I do still. You come home after work and you want to get a steak on, or you know, whatever, a bit of lamb chops, and you rush sort of for time.
Yes.
You know, I'll chuck it straight on the gas, but I don't know, nothing beats cooking on charcoal and timber.
That's it. Convenience. Gas is going to win every day, but for that extra special flavour when you have the time. And look, it's a Saturday afternoon.
We've got all the time in the world.
We've got all the time in the world, and yeah.
Although our wives don't think so. They want us in there to, not too sure, maybe to help with dinner.
Not too sure, but who needs dinner when you got little snack
when you got wings and beer?
Yeah, exactly right. Find a spot for this guy, and they're on.
I reckon we'll pop the lid down, give that, 10-15 tops.
10-15, yeah, they're little nibbles, so
they're not going to take too long. It's nice and hot in there. They'll cook pretty quickly. You know, we got a beer to finish and we got some wings to eat.
Sounds good.
Battling against the light here, guys. It's sun's going down. It's it's almost 6 o'clock, 5:45. You know, we've had a couple of beers. We've had a couple of the Archie Rose whiskies.
Yeah.
And having a pretty good afternoon or good evening.
Can't complain.
You know, it's been good. Having a good chat. Haven't caught up with Matty for quite a while, so it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, mate. Can't complain when there's a beer on offer, a little bit of whiskey and some chicken wings. So
And a good feed of wings.
good feed of wings and some good banter in between. So yeah, it's been good catching up. Finally getting back up to Queensland. It's been too long, so hopefully not too long between the next.
Well, I'm glad you guys were able to get across the border.
Yeah.
Because
It's crazy out there at the
it's just been insane. So with this whole COVID thing, and you know, I haven't seen these guys for 6 months because they've been in Sydney, we've been on the Gold Coast, the border's been closed. You know, we really haven't been able to go down. They haven't been able to come up. So you know, we've just taken this opportunity with my daughter's birthday and first birthday. So it's really nice to have the family up, and we're just having a great weekend. So these wings are almost done.
Yeah.
We're going to hook in. I know they're fantastic because I've had it many times before, so we're just going to have to let you guys go because we're getting a bit peckish now. We've got our beers, we've just topped them up. We're going to get into these wings. You know, try out Matty's recipe. It's an absolute cracker. You know, there's plenty of chili, there's plenty of garlic. You know, those citrus flavours will come through, so it'll be nice and zesty. Some good fresh extra virgin olive oil.
Exactly.
You know, pour a beer with it and enjoy. Any final words, Matty, of advice?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. You got the chili, and the tartness from the citrus and the salt work beautifully together.
Yep.
Yeah, on some timber if you can.
Yep.
Always timber or coal.
Yeah, timber or charcoal.
Take that flavour to the next level, and yeah, it's hard to go wrong there. So it's give it a crack, and yeah, you will be okay.
And away you go. So there you've heard it from Matty himself, the Wings Master, Mr. Wings. So we're going to hook in, guys. Thanks for watching again. As always, appreciate you watching it. Send us a comment. Let us know what you think about the recipe if you have tried it. And you know, cheers until next time. So cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye bye.